For what purpose does the gentleman from Texas seek recognition?
Mr. Chair, I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment number 28, printed in Part A of House Report number 119-755, offered by Mr. Self of Texas.
Pursuant to House Resolution 1438, the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Self, and a member opposed, each will control 5 minutes. The chair now recognizes the gentleman from Texas.
Mr. Chairman, I yield myself such time as I may consume. I rise today in support of my amendment, which would attach the Military Chaplains Modernization Act of 2026 to the NDAA and is supported by the Armed Forces Chaplains Board. This is not simply a chaplain protection bill. This is a military readiness, religious liberty, and command support bill. This bill builds upon the truth that has been affirmed by the Supreme Court that the First Amendment rights of our military chaplains are not suspended at the doors of the Pentagon. Our chaplains serve on the front lines, providing for the moral and spiritual well-being of our troops. The Department of War needs statutory clarity. Despite existing protections in the First Amendment, the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, RFRA, and the Section 533 of the FY 2013 NDAA, chaplains continue to face obstacles for simply ministering according to their faith. These sections of Title X were last updated in 1956, when polls showed that 90% of America identified as Christian. The United States is far more religiously diverse now. This is why the Religious Freedom Restoration Act unanimously passed to protect religious freedom and mainly religious minorities in 1993. It is high time that Title X was revised to reflect the diverse faith needs of our service members, while also providing protections for the diverse chaplains that serve them. The chaplain's ability to freely exercise their religious duties is not only constitutionally protected, but is essential to forming the conscience of the warfighter. It's what helped restrain the soldier from committing atrocities, while also providing a sense of purpose when facing down death's door. Faith plays an essential role in forming and feeding the spirit of warfighters with unwavering integrity. This legislation does not create new rights. It simply codifies existing practices and protections across all service branches, which will ensure consistency for military chaplains of all faiths. It also recognizes the breadth of chaplains' roles. They are not just religious officiants. They are the commander's advisor on ethics, spiritual readiness, morale, and even suicide prevention. This does not mean they replace other entities which provide advice or function. Rather, it ensures that chaplains as spiritual advisors are given a seat at the table. Let me be clear. This amendment does not empower chaplains to impose a particular belief. Instead, it protects them from violations of conscience and ensures they can facilitate spiritual care for all faiths. In fact, the amendment also protects service members' ability to access the spiritual care specific to their needs and faith tradition. Chaplains will continue to connect service members to differing faiths to chaplains representing their respective faiths and equip them with tools to meet their specific needs. This bill respects and maintains the pluralistic approach of the military chaplaincy program. It also introduces real accountability under the Uniform Code of Military Justice for retaliation or censorship of a chaplain for acting according to their beliefs. This standard is essential to this restoring trust. In 1942, President FDR acknowledged the importance of the chaplaincy by vowing to never fail to provide for the spiritual needs of our officers and men. Mr. Chairman, in order for military chaplains to serve our troops effectively, we must give them the legal protection to do so without fear or compromise. I urge my colleagues to support the inclusion of the Military Chaplains Modernization Act in the NDAA. I reserve the balance of my time.